Hello, it's Angelique here from Yoga by Angelique, and this is the fourth video in my course series that just happened. Didn't plan on it, but it happened. I'm enjoying it, and I'm hoping that you're enjoying it. In this edition, this is going to be our menopause / Navasana edition. I am 54 years old and I'm going through menopause, and although I have what I unaffectionately call my layer of stubbornness, I've never had a six-pack ever. I think it's genetics. I think the only way that I would have ever had a six-pack is if I starved myself or through surgery. It just wasn't in the cards for me. I had other attributes. But what I do have underneath is a strong core. And I want to help you with that. If you are blessed with very little belly fat, God bless you. I never was, but I will tell you that phrase, what's inside matters. What really matters is inside. I think that's the phrase. That is what really matters when it comes to your core. Like I have, like I said, this layer of stubbornness it's not going anywhere. Now unless I get it sucked out, and I just can't do it. That's just me. So I'm just going to work on being strong there. And what I will tell you is that with a strong core, your practice will grow exponentially. With a strong core, you will be able to move through your normal daily life stronger and with more ease. The things that you're doing won't be easier, but you'll be stronger, so they'll seem easier. So that's what's important. So what I want to tell you is that the only thing that you really need is yourself, your mat, and a block. And if you don't have a block, it's not required, but it's just going to help with what I'm going to cue for you. So like I said, we have a few poses. I'm going to keep this one short because you really don't need to do a lot when it comes to core to build a strong core. If you get a few minutes in a day, I started with building up to a minute and a half, and that's what did it for me. I worked on Navasana every day until I got up to a minute and a half, and then all of a sudden I could float up into my headstand. So it doesn't take much, but you do have to practice, and it is a practice, and you have to be consistent. So I'm hoping that you will be consistent with your core practice, whether you practice with me or on your own or with somebody else. That's going to make things so much easier for you. So let's start with our first one. And another thing is that each one of these we're going to do for 1 minute. And I have a timer there. As a matter of fact, let me start it. I have a timer there. So through each one of them, I'll try to be sure that we don't go over a minute because it is tough. Okay. So you will start here with your hands behind your bottom, fingertips forward. Really doesn't matter because they're not going to stay there. But you want to place your block between your thighs. And if you don't have a block, what I want you to do is to remember that you need to draw those thighs in toward each other. You want to have that navel drawn in. You want to have your shoulders up, back, and down. Have a nice straight back and have that heart open. If you have a block, place it there. Take one leg up, the other leg up, and then hold it here for Navasana. And we're going to start here with our, I would call these extended Navasanas. So we're going to extend our legs out, not up, but out, and then bring them back in. So we're going to do that for a minute, starting now. Take them out. Do whatever you like with your hands. You can bring them to your heart center. Take them out. This is more comfortable for me. Keep that navel drawn in. Keep that chest lifted. Have an open throat. And breathe. You're already 30 seconds in, so just 30 seconds to go in this. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. Bring your feet to the mat and remove your block. Whew. And fold over. Take a little bit of a rest. Now, we won't use the block on this one. And what I wanted to tell you too, and I guess I should have cued it in the last one, but if being upright in Navasana is too much for you right now, feel free to start here on your forearms with your fingers with your forearms and your palms pressed firmly to the mat, and just come up like this. So this is an option, and again, I apologize for not cueing this for the first one. Okay, so for this one, what we're going to do is that we're going to take our position again, right? Take your hands behind your back. Bring your legs up, and we're going to do nice inverted cycles. I guess you would call them bicycles or whatever. So you're going to cycle your legs backwards. You're going to keep that chest lifted. Bring your hands out and start now. Be sure that navel is drawn in. You can move the hands around. This is kind of clumsy for me. 30 seconds in. Now rotate it forward. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your knees in. Whew. And fold over. Okay. Now, for this one, everybody will go down to their forearms. You're going to bring your knees up to where your legs are parallel to the mat. You're going to take one leg out and down to a hover and bring it back. Okay? Starting now. Inhale, exhale, 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 inhale, exhale, inhale. Still keep that chest lifted, a nice open throat. Already 35 seconds in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up and fold over. Okay, so we have two more. I'm keeping it short, just two more, okay? So I said we would do, in my head, I said we would do 5. I didn't tell you that. Okay, so for this one, we'll go back to our forearms again. We'll bring our legs to a hover, both legs to a hover, right? And we'll take them out, up, in, and down. You do that for a full minute starting now. Out, up, and down. 30 seconds down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there to hover for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Bring your hands above your head and then roll up. Come up. And then the last thing that we're going to do here is that we're just going to do Navasana. We're going to hold Navasana, and then we're going to go into low boat. We're going to do Navasana for 30 seconds and then low boat for 30 seconds for the full minute. So take your hands behind your back. Open up that chest. Draw that navel into the spine. Take one leg up, the other leg up, arms out to the side, and start now. Breathe. Draw those thighs in toward each other. Breathe. Lower to your low boat. Hold it there. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. And lower to your mat. And then we need to turn over because we have to have balance. And we're going to bring our forearms, we're going to bring our arms tight in toward our chest. You see, make sure that you can see me. And we're going to do cobra presses. So you're just going to press your palms into the mat, draw that navel into the spine, and press up. Hold for 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and then lower back to the mat. 3, 2, 1, 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 lower back to the mat. 3, 2, 1. 2 more. 3, 2, 1, lower back to the mat. 3, 2, 1. And just hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower all the way down to the mat. Bring your cheek to the mat and just taking a few moments to just rest. So just really just sink into your mat and thank your body for getting you through that. And then you want to roll. Come up into your tabletop and then come back to your seated position where we started. I kept that, I think, shorter than the others. Oh, that was hard. That was hard work. And like I said, it was like my menopause Navasana edition, because I was bound to sweat because I sweat all the time from the, hot flashes and everything. So anyway, I want to thank you for joining me on the mat again for my fourth core practice, the fourth in my series. This is Angelique. Check me out at yogabyangelique.com, or you can follow me on Instagram at yogabyangelique. With gratitude and love, thank you very much. Namaste.